people want to know what it's like on the inside of this program.
Right.
And what's going on. And, we're having so much great success and so many awesome people. And now we're really honing it in. And I just love it. Like, I love what's happening. And you were one of the original people in the program.
That's cool.
So you've been there. Yeah, you're in the founder's circle. You're a lifer.
That's cool.
And
that's cool.
It's so good. I love it. So you've seen a lot through this program. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Time flies.
Time flies.
Like, it's like, what?
It does.
But it's so amazing because you think about when I first met you, you were totally different. You're totally different in how you look and how you spoke. You're totally different now. I remember one of the first times we spoke, you said something along the lines of like, I don't even know what joy is anymore. I don't even remember the last time I laughed.
Yeah.
And now, every time I see you, you're smiling, you're laughing, and you're going through a lot. Like, you're going through a lot. Like, retiring, moving, doing all these things that are typically pretty stressful for people. And you're doing it. Like, you're just going through it. It's pretty amazing. Yeah. It's so fun to watch. So we're just going to kind of have a discussion today, just so that people that are considering coming to the program kind of want to know what it's all about. I find the best way to find out is by someone that's in it, that's gone through it and is going through it, that's like on the path already. That's because you're further down the road than people that are coming in and joining us. So I think that's the biggest thing, is people just want to know, like, what has it been like for you?
Well, okay, so it's hard to, like, where do I begin type of thing. Yeah, I guess going back, I remember, looking at the program, and I guess at that point in time, I did feel I always need to have contact with somebody, somebody that, can guide me or support me, or just listening to others along, I don't know, in the same community, same things that people are experiencing that, as I'm experiencing. So I'm kind of searching, and what caught my attention was, the pain, and the hope that, yes, you can recover, you can, get better. And I really liked that hope. And so I thought, well, when I connected with you, I really liked everything you said, and you're very positive, and all the different things you offered as far as, there's group sessions, and then, all the material you provide. So I was just, that's what I need. I love learning, and I love being part of, just otherwise, if it's just me, then I'm thinking too much about things. So, yes, I liked having a program, and that's what it was. And plus, the little surprise gifts that were sent, that was also that, even though, you don't think it meant a lot, but it was like, it's really cool. It's things that I wanted to purchase for myself that was found in these, these boxes. And it was fun trying new things as well.
Oh, so, awesome. Yeah. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah. It's so nice to hear that side of it, because that was really the biggest thing, I think, when creating this program, was that piece. Is like, I remember what it was like to go through that experience and feel very isolated and just really not know where to turn next or what to do next. And that's everything you described is exactly like the reason why I created the program the way it is, so that there is that community and support, like that you don't have to explain yourself. And it's like, we believe you. It's like, now let's get to healing.
Yes.
And those pieces of, getting things delivered right to your door, where you have these tangible things to use, that it's like, it comes right into your home. Because I know that virtual piece is like a blessing and a curse, right? Because it's like so amazing. We're in 2 different countries, thousands of miles away. So there's no way we really would have connected if we were doing these like in-person sessions, and we get to see each other across the country and work together, and we to witness you and what you've gone through is so amazing. So now that you're further along down the path, it's like, how is your life different that you notice?
Well, now I mean, I don't think about my symptoms because I'm busy doing other things. I'm busy doing just your day-to-day living versus I'm not like just sitting on the couch and, just, not doing much. I'm moving around and I'm busy, busier. I'm more busier now than I ever been. So,
Awesome.
I think that's the key, that was so powerful. That your brain and your mind is just so much more than what you think it is. And it's in all this, basically I learned like all this negative thinking, and that's how I was always negative thinking. And it was like these patterns, these looping constantly. I mean, I couldn't even stop it. It was just always going. And, that part is what was just driving me down and making me feel like really kind of dark and things, and came out so well on the other side, and that's was really cool.
Totally. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, it's so cool to see you be in that power now too. It's like you can tell that you have your personal power and you're doing what you want to do.
Right. Yes, it's very, very freeing. It's just so it's just, and my stomach isn't all in knots all the time, and just feel, I'm breathing better. Just, I guess, and my thought patterns are more, just more positive. Just more relaxed too. Even though I've got a lot of things to do, I don't have that, I feel a little bit more relaxed doing them as well.
Awesome. Yeah, that's so cool to hear. We kind of touched on like the group sessions that we have, and what has been your favorite group session?
I never heard about gene keys before, and that is pretty deep and intense, but it's very interesting as well because it's like you're peeling, the onion, and it's like, that's why I am the way I am, but that's not really the true me. It's just learning about, what you could become, or if you strip down to your authentic self.
Yeah. Amazing.
So that was really good. And then learning about, the body movements using the Gorgeous ball and soon to be the yoga balls, like learning how to, with your muscles and massage the muscles, and just, that was good. And learning about plant medicine, boy, that's a whole nother area. So that was very interesting. So it's all energy work. It's just really, really a lot to learn, and I love it. Just love it.
Oh, good. I'm so glad, because that's the thing. There's so much in here, and it's like there's the science part, there's the spiritual part, there's the mental health part, and I just like, it's so fun to watch the different coaches in their specialties and where they shine, and learning from each of them from their own point of view and experiences. It's like, even me as someone who created the program, I learned so much from all the other coaches in the program.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then on top of that too, something that was such a pleasant surprise is the collaboration between the people that are participating in the program, all getting to know each other and how much everyone has in common. That piece was something I hadn't anticipated being so awesome. I love it so much, how people can connect together in community and just be in a place where they feel safe to express themselves, and that they're believed in what they're going through. It's such a cool thing to watch. I just love it.
Right. Yeah. Because everybody has their own story to tell, and everybody has done things in the past, and you learn from the past into the present, and very much knowledge based, and I just love the learning, and that's what I really like about the program, and the positivity. Just interesting. I mean, I never would have thought anything of any of this stuff. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing, is that's the funniest part about this, and it's happened to all of us, like I started out so science-based, so logic,
that's
so
how I am too.
science-based.
Yeah.
But it was like when you search for the truth for the sake of knowing the truth, you naturally become more spiritual. And it's like, okay, I can't ignore this as being part of my reality. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for having this conversation with me. Before we kind of end here, is there anything that you would want to say to someone who's considering coming into the program, you know, maybe what they would expect? And, you know, because I know people get nervous about it because we're on the internet, like, and a lot of people tried a lot of things, right? And you know that you were been there, I was there, where it's like I've tried so many things and they didn't work. So, is there anything you would say to someone who is considering coming into our program?
I feel that this is very genuine. The offer is great because, again, it's just not one person. You get a lot of people helping you. And if you get stuck, they're there to support you. It's just, in a way, I think it's like a larger family, you know, it's just, yeah. It's really good, I think. You're looking, and there's quite a few things out there as far as offerings, and, you know, they're very similar. You know, they all talk about pain and recovery and everything, and you don't know, you know, I mean, after a while you're like, which one sounds good? But you know, with this one though too, I thought, I mean, you just don't like drop somebody in a matter of like 6 months or a year. I mean, if that person needs a little bit more help, it extends on, which I think that's really nice. So some people are like, you get a year and that's it, you know?
Yeah, well, I know it's one of those things, like my colleagues and stuff, and they're like, you give people that much of your time for that amount? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, and they're actually here for life. I just
that was like really important. I mean, you get that extra support if you need, you know, you need it. And boy, that's nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I like to give people a time frame so that they work within that in their minds, but it's like no one's getting kicked out. We're like, we don't build a community like this and be there for each other and support each other, and then it's like bye, like as if, like
right. Yeah, and there are a lot of them that do that.
Well, that's the thing too, is when people have gone through chronic illness, or you know, they're still healing from it, it takes time, because we're undoing a whole lifetime of learning, of experiences, programming, belief systems, all these things. The profound changes that have happened in you are amazing. And also, we can just keep going. Like, we never end. Like, our journey into health and into alignment with ourselves and living these joy-filled and blissful lives takes effort and time.
It does. It's all really good. No, I really like the program.
Awesome.
You know, I would do it again if you asked me, you know, would I do it again? I would say yes.
Awesome. I love it. Well, I'm glad you're here, so I'm glad you would say yes.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful to have been able to get to know you and to witness you go through this experience. Like, to me, it's just like, this is my dream come true. And like, to be able to have this conversation with you here, it's like, now I'm tearing up. Yeah, I'm so grateful. We're just so grateful for each other. It's so good. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up, you know, like, it's just like, yeah, it feels really good. And so I'm so grateful for you, and that you're here, and that you took that leap of faith and you're like, okay, I'm going for it.
And it's it's just you're so easy to connect with.
Thank you. Aw, that means so much to me. Aw. Well, we've had a good morning cry now.
A lot of people put things on hold, but it's just like, yeah, why? Just do what you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, just go for it. That's
just
the thing.
go for it.
It's
Yep.
like-
That's what I'm thinking too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jayme. I so appreciate you taking your time to talk about the program and your experiences. I so appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome so much.